Hi there. So the next handle that I want to do a shout out to is a very supportive gentleman. Look, I see you guys out showing love and it blows my mind away. But hold on for a few minutes. I will tell you at the end of this video, so stick around. Today's video is about a gentleman who was declared missing on the 26th of October but has been found dead. His name is Oribi Kontein. Before we get into the story, I just want to welcome my viewers. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And if this is your first time watching my video, please hit the subscribe button so that you can get updates from me. I tell dark, strange, and mysterious stories happening around the world.
There's a point in a man's life when he comes to the realization of God, really comes to the realization of God. And he can only get there by actually feeling God. And we can feel God by expressing to him, through expressing to God with the ways he's made available to us. Praising him. Like you can really feel God by praying. You begin to just find yourself praising, singing praise of worship. That's when you're feeling the presence of God.
So 26-year-old Oribi Kontein was declared missing on the 26th of October 2021, and according to reports, Oribi knows how to swim. He was even a member of a morning swim club where Chicagoans grab a cup of coffee at 7 a.m. and jump into a freezing Lake Michigan. But on 26th of October, something unusual happened. So according to reports, Oribi Kontein's sister, Oribi Kontein, said that there was a surveillance camera that showed her brother parking his car, which is a black 2016 Toyota Corolla, at about 3:30 p.m. at the 31st Street Beach, and then walked across Dusebu Lake Shore Drive and not coming back. That was the last time anyone saw anything about him. But then there is something else that just doesn't make sense. So according to his sister, Oribi Kontein, she said that his car was broken into 2 days after he left it at the beach. So she said there's a camera footage showing two men throwing things in the trash right next to the car, and then they eventually broke into the car and took his personal belongings. There's a suitcase in the car which contained his laptop, green card, and passport. Now, EB said that the suitcase later was found on the side of the road with the green card and passport still inside, but the laptop was gone. Now, she's suspecting that this is not a coincidence, that these two gentlemen might know something more than they're saying. And we don't know if the Chicago police have questioned them, if they have, brought them in to find out why they were in that location at that particular time. Why were they checking out the car? I mean, it doesn't look like a random break-in, because for the fact that we don't know what happened to Oribi after he left his car there. Where did he go to? No one saw him. I mean, we wouldn't say that he went swimming on a Tuesday afternoon. That's not usually his routine. But even if he did, records said that he knows how to swim. So there wouldn't be any case of him drowning, right? It does not make sense. But then he left his car there, and then that was the end of it. And then came these two gentlemen from nowhere, checking out his car, taking out his personal belongings, and then leaving with his laptop. There is something that does not make sense. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about this. It might be right, it might be wrong, but we need to think bigger here. And I hope that Chicago police can do more than just telling the family that there's nothing they can do or they cannot trace anything suspicious about the case. Oribi Kontein said that their family do not think that it was a case of opportunism. She said the whole process took less than a minute, and no, it's not a coincidence. These were her words. She said the police aren't following up on the footage or trying to locate the men. So here's my thoughts on this. Who were these men? Why were they at the scene, and why were they looking around his car? Did they know what happened to him? Did they invite him to the location before he went missing? And if they did, what were they looking for in his car? Did they already know that he had his personal items? Were they looking for the laptop and then, discarded the other stuff that they didn't need? His green card, his passport. Why did they need the laptop? What are they doing with it? Is the police able to track his laptop? Was that a student laptop? Was that a work laptop? What is in the laptop that they really... And I believe that the police can start from the beginning in unraveling what happened here. Those two men might know more than we think they know. They need to tell us why they were looking in his car. People don't just go discarding trash and then start digging around the car. It doesn't seem like a robbery. It doesn't seem like someone just ran, group of thieves breaking into a car. And even if they were just random people breaking into the car, have the police bothered in finding them? Have they told the police why they took the laptop? If they sold it, who did they sell it to? Because if there's something in the laptop that attracted them to the car, maybe that might be the beginning of unraveling what happened here. And we need to find out, why was Oribi in that scene? It looked like a familiar place he's been going to. Maybe he's been there before. Maybe he was meeting a friend. Do we know all that? We don't know. The family haven't really shared a lot of information, but I'm hoping that eventually I can get across to them so that they can tell their own side of the story, because there seem to be a lot of questions. There's something mysterious going on here. People don't just go missing and then turn up dead from drowning. The police said that his body was found, but we do not know where or how. Was he shot? Was he strangled? Did he suffocate? We do not have all that details. But I'm breaking this story to you as fresh as you can, so that you too can join in thinking about what's going on here. And maybe if you're in the Chicago area, you can join friends and family already asking questions, because we cannot just continue to sit and wait for the police to do something. We too can start asking questions and looking around and seeing how we can help. The young man came to America in 2017. He went for schooling. I understand that he's married, but so far there's not a lot of information about him on the internet. He also went to his social media account just to check out what's going on, and he struck me like a man who loved playing. He seemed to like being around people. He was probably into skit making. He wanted to express himself through funny content, and I also found some of them on YouTube. He had a YouTube account. So what we need to know and what we need to be asking is, who killed Oribi Kontein? Man doesn't just park his car and then go die. It doesn't make sense. There must be something that happened in between the way that caused him to die. Did he get into a fight with someone? He in trouble already? Because these are also things we need to think about. Just because something happened to him on this particular day doesn't mean that he hasn't been in preparation days ago. So we need to know, who are his friends? What do they know about him, and why was he there? If he was who did he go to meet? When he parked his car, did anyone see him interact with someone? These are all questions that can help in unraveling this mystery. So it's only been a couple of days. The police have been searching. Friends and family has been scouting around looking for clues. And of course, people have been sharing the information on the media. And then Chicago Fire Department recovered a body at about 11 a.m. on Thursday from Lake Michigan, near where Oribi Kontein's car was found. And that's so unfortunate. Like I said, there are so many questions about this case. We need to, we just need to keep asking questions till we get to the bottom of it. Like I said, people don't just die, people don't just go missing, people don't just park their car and then wander off unless they have any suicidal intent. But the young man in question looked like a very happy fellow. He looked like he had something to go back home to. He had all his information in the car. So it just doesn't make sense that he was found dead. So what about you? What do you know about this story? What do you think happened here? Do you suspect anything fishy? Do you think that this young man, was just unfortunate? Or do you think that the Chicago police should be questioning those two men that stole something from his car? Because that is just unusual. But anyway, I promise to give a shout out to one subscriber every week or in every video, and today's shout out goes to Chinedu Ugwanyi. I see you, man, and I appreciate your support. And if you're following me on Twitter, please let me know you're the one. And finally, to those that are just joining us, I tell strange, dark, and mysterious stories. Please subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or story suggestions, drop them below and I will respond. Or you can find me on Twitter as General_Oluchi. Thank you again and have yourself a good day.